I was kind of thinking we just do like one for the golf tournament, talk about it, and then like if you guys did one with me and then one with the other guys, you can kind of throw in my shit in there too through edits.
Why do we want to talk about you though?
I mean, talk to me about the golf tournament and the Titan thing.
Oh, you mean like the September 18th event that's coming on?
No, the Titan thing and the golf tournament.
Oh, no, but what's happening September 18th? Matt, tell us all about it.
Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about September 18th. For September 18th, we are hosting a really great event for movers called the Virtual Moving Summit. This is going to be a 3-hour event. We have Austin Yarbrough from Central Coast Moving, Allison Endicott.
Wait. Who do we got? Who's the first guy?
We have the one and only Austin Yarbrough from Central Coast Moving.
Let's go!
He's going to be bringing some fire, guys. You have to attend to this event. This is going to be awesome. This is his first time speaking publicly about the social media structure he's put together, and he's winning big on. Let's fucking go.
Let's go. Who else do we got on that lineup?
We got Allison Endicott from Works Moving. She's going to be bringing
impressive.
some operations, mover scorecard stuff that's really going to be game-changing for you, especially when you're kind of getting the operation stuff going on. Then we have Bo from Nagley Moving. This dude knows sales inside and out, so he's going to be bringing some fire with that too. Let's fucking go.
Awesome. That's super awesome. Now, guys, it's Movified. I'm your host, Mark Hirschi. We've already been jumping on for the last 2 minutes. I don't even know if these guys knew that I hit record. We're just doing like an amped up hype promo, but we're super excited to have Austin Yarbrough from Central Coast Moving. Let's go! And we also have Matt Young with MovingLetters.ai. If you are not getting your mail outs done by these guys, get lost, because this is who you want to go with. What happened here? Oh, there we go. Yes, claim your reward. These like $100 gift cards that are getting pumped out with your mail outs. I mean, it is money. He also owns iMove, located in Colorado Springs. So yeah, definitely if you're moving out in that area, check them out. Guys, welcome. I know we're missing a little bit of our Let's Go Boys crew. It's Nikhil Murdoch from Murdoch's Moving and Storage couldn't make it. He got swamped on a job site. And poor Josh Shipman from Coastal Carriers, I think he got stuck in a, what do you call it? A massage therapy treatment?
Yeah,
he hurt himself from back treatment from his old age or something, right? Like something was kind of holding him back. So,
fortunately,
you know what? This is kind of like a all balls hit the wall hype podcast. Is nothing like anything we've done before, because we have so many exciting events going on. We're featured in so many different areas, and we just want to talk a little bit about them all. So, you know, obviously what's coming up on September 18th, as Matt said, it's going to be a webinar featurette, right? Like everybody's just going to get a link. You want to sign up. We're going to have the link to check it out. Make sure that you are part of the guest list. Did you seriously not put your phone on silent?
I did not.
Austin, you got to give them, you got a rookie move. And we got a great lineup on there. But then we got October 2nd to 5th. Or 2nd to 2nd, 3rd, 4th, a 3-day event with a tie-on with October 5th golf tournament that we're putting on out in Tampa Bay, Florida for the Moving Titan Retreat.
Let's go!
Let's go. So if you haven't bought your tickets yet, hit us up. We'll try and get you a promo link or something. I don't know. We'll chat to Faith. Make sure we want to make sure the followers of Movified get a discounted link code on there. And if you haven't booked your tickets, definitely check it out. Also, if you are heading down there, if you're listening to this and you're like, you know what, I'm not coming to the event, but I love to golf, October 5th. It's the first annual Let's Go Invitational. We're trying to keep it so tickets are limited. It's going to be an amazing networking event, and we're super excited to host it.
Yeah. Super excited for only $349. Guys, if you could tell me that I would have met my best friends at a tea time, I would have spent 100 times that amount of money. And I basically did by being in the mastermind we were in. And it took that moment of being in that mastermind for almost a year until we actually met firsthand and went out and golfed together. And it literally changed my life. I don't know if these guys feel the same way I do about that, but having these guys as friends, that's why we wanted to share the magic of the Let's Go kind of vibe that we put out there in the Let's Go Invitational. We hope people go to this event and meet some of their best friends in their life and just great relationships out of this in the moving space, that sometimes you go to these events and it's very surface level, shake your hands. There's nothing like seeing someone whack a golf ball and it only goes 10 yards and it doesn't even go past the girl's tees. And I don't know if you guys know the rules in golf, that if it doesn't go past the girl's tees, you have to tee off, with your pants down. Mark, I don't know if we've ever told that story here, but that's the stuff that this is all made of.
This just makes me hate golf even more because I always feel like I never can get it past a woman's tee. So I have bruises to show it and probably photos to acknowledge it. It's funny when we talk about that trip. This was a Louis Massaro mastermind visit out in Asheville, North Carolina. And Austin, Nikhil, and myself knew each other from previous trips. We already were pretty tight by then. And I also find it really funny because these guys, and we're going to give a little bit of context. I'm going to give you guys a story. Might as well hear a story. So I fly in first, I get in there, and I'm pretty jazzed because to me, these kind of retreats and these kind of getaways is really nice. It's, getting away from some kids, my wife, some focal time. I think I can concentrate. So I get into the hotel and I think this guy has some time. Let's go buy a bottle of wine. I have no idea why. So I buy a bottle of wine. I think I'm just going to sip and have a glass of wine while doing some work on my laptop and, focus on something. Waiting for Austin and Nikhil to show up at this hotel. Well, I ended up getting myself pretty intoxicated while sitting there waiting for them because I felt like it was forever. I was like this hopeless fangirl waiting for my friends to show up to this event so that we could just share in the excitement together. And I look back at it now going, man, that is so not me who I am today, where now I'd have probably showed up there, been like, you know what, I'm going to go for a run. I'm going to go for a workout. I mean, I was running into other moving company owners that were like, yeah, we just went for a quick swim, or, we just did a quick workout, or we just did a hike. And here's this clown, polishing back a bottle of wine for by myself like a loser, and just waiting to have my friends show up. We had planned to go golfing. So fast forward this story, we had planned to go golfing and we were all part of a Slack group. And at that time, I think through that weekend, we ended up befriending Josh Shipman on there. And he's like, yeah, I love to golf. Me and Nikhil ended up going out the night before, taking an Uber, meeting this guy, and me and Nikhil inviting him to come and play golf with us. Steven, good old Steven. Yeah, we don't know Steven. Let's give him a call. Let's see if we can jump on this. A fantastic individual that we ended up realizing when he did show up to come play golf, he actually had Asperger's. And as comical as it was in the beginning watching him play golf, what really touched our hearts as we befriended him and we started talking to him was that he was phoning his mom on the golf course, telling her how excited he was to be playing golf with a bunch of millionaires and that this was the best day of his life. And, through it all, we also got to meet Matt Young, who, how did that story even happen? We just kind of tossed it out there saying, anybody want to come play golf with us? Was it you, Austin, or Nikhil?
I think it was Murdoch, because one thing, Murdoch is, when he's in the room, it's hard to miss him. He's got high energy. We love the guy. And, I think he's just really good at building rapport with just anyone that he's around. The second I befriended Nikhil, it was immediately we're everywhere we go, we're just making friends and meeting people. And I think he recruited Josh, he recruited Matt, and he recruited Steven to play with us. You need someone like that around you to just, the laws of attraction, that energy, they want to be a part of it. And it was honestly gonna kind of on track to be more of a private small golf game. And we just kept adding people, and I thank him because we just finished my wedding about a month ago today officially, and you guys were there. This one golf game changed the history of our lives forever, and 100%. That's what the Let's Go Boys are doing. There's one golf game that could potentially change your friendships, your relationships, your life, and build a couple of deep connections along the way. Have some fun, hit some balls, donate to charity, get a cool shirt possibly. after an amazing retreat that you're not going to forget at all. It's going to be amazing from start to finish, and it's going to be, I think, just a great experience.
Yeah, come out for the 3 days for the event, like Austin's saying, and then top it off with playing some golf and change your life forever. It's not like, we're gonna have rainbows and unicorns dancing around and it's gonna be that magical, but it's the connections that you end up finding. When I got to be teed up with Matt on the golf course, we had maybe said 5-10 words to each other prior. And the next thing you know, I'm a music kind of guy when I play golf, and he's a music guy, and he's like, well, I got a playlist for you. And it was like, dude, where have you been all my life? And the next, we just connected on so many different levels that we became best friends so fast on that course, and it changed both of our lives and the way we do business and how we can expand our businesses by having this group. So like Austin said, man, like we are friends for life. We all flew out to see Austin get married to his amazing and beautiful wife, Lauren. And we wouldn't have missed it for the world.
Shout out to Lauren.
Shout out to Lauren. Woo!
Congratulations. We love
God bless her. So yeah, so that that's the biggest thing. Now, Austin, I want to kind of loop back here to September 18th. Like, how are you feeling about presenting in front of everybody? Like, what are you kind of bringing to the game? What are you trying to bring to the show?
Yeah,
as like your first big talk.
Great question, Mark. So you kind of like rewind this. So like, how did we start putting out so much even content out there? And I think it's like brought a lot of attention. And like we invested in working with Grant Cardone's team, and I was like, this thing is like money follows attention. So I'm like, okay. And then they're like on Twitter, he's on his videos, he's on Twitter, he's on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, like he's on everything. And I'm like, okay, if money follows attention, I just need more attention. Let's get on all platforms. And so I think that was kind of like the catalyst that like really got the idea started that like content is king and it's not quality, it's all about quantity. Like get everywhere all the time, be omnipresent on all channels. Like, and then people start realizing like, oh my gosh, like I added you on Instagram and like I see your stuff every single day and it's new creative stuff. I think that's really like what I want to share with everyone is that it's a lot more simple than you think. We're separating just like one day every quarter basically to do probably 2 days to do 120 to 150 like little skits. And you can put this on every single platform. Like when I say Twitter, Threads, or X now. So X, Threads, Instagram, Facebook, Google My Business updates. These are some keys, guys. I'm dropping some nuggets that's going to help your SEO big time with photos and videos. YouTube, Threads. We do LinkedIn. Everything that you could post this on, we're putting content on, and I'm going to really help with building the structure and then build the template for it. So you got your structure, you get your templates, and then you start delegating it. And that's really, I think, what the biggest challenge with everyone is like, where do I begin? And it's really just one little piece of the pie or one little piece at a time before you know it, you're going to be doing some massive action, getting all sorts of attention. And money follows attention, you guys. So don't forget, let's go.
Money follows attention. Did you, let's go. I don't want to clap so loud. I feel bad. I got to, people are going to just have to like turn down the volume when this happens.
Yeah.
Did you mention Threads, Austin?
Oh yeah, because like Instagram, it'll throw it to Facebook and to Threads. So yeah, I probably mentioned it like 5 times.
I know, I'm just giving you a hard time. Now, one of the things, and I really don't want to give away everything that you want to talk about, but there are all of these different social media platforms. What are you doing to make it simplified for yourself to like hit those all the same points? Like, I know that Instagram and Facebook kind of work together, so you can get that uploaded. Sometimes you can have Twitter. There's like, all these different other platforms that are out there, I think, that somewhat integrate. But are you using something to get all of these platforms hit at the same time? Like, are you using like a VA? Like, what are the tools that you're using?
So like there's several apps that basically we're like building the post itself with. There's like, and there's separate little pieces to the pie. So we'll start with like a traditional, like let's just say a 30 to 45 second informational post, and then we'll go into how it gets posted onto all these platforms. So, to begin with, we do a millisecond cover photo. And I'm going to teach everyone how to do this and implement, because it's actually a lot easier and you don't need to be a wizard at Photoshop. Canva actually allows you to do some of these actual things. So you're going to do a millisecond cover photo, and that's really the title screen on what shows up on your profile. If you guys aren't following Central Coast Moving or Movified or even Matthew Young and MovingLetters.ai, you guys need to follow them right now. So let's just stop, follow Austin Yarbrough, Central Coast Moving, Movified, and Matthew Young with MovingLetters.ai. So we're going to go in here. So now we're going to get the video going. So now we want to use captions. We get the word, the language on all of your video. And that way, when the video gets posted in there, people can easily read it, understand it. And then after, so you've got your cover photo, your captioned video, and then you want to have, usually we outsource this end of this video on Fiverr or whatnot, and this is going to be like your outro, and that just wraps it around. You can also just say like or share or repost. It's pretty easy as well, guys. And so that's like the basic formula for getting each post, video or reels wise. Shout out to Josh Chipman joining us in the
Josh
house.
Shipman showed up, ladies and gentlemen. He's in the house.
Coming in like a dream in this.
Coming in like a real papa. Like a real papa.
Josh, we're broadcasting this live on Facebook, man. Welcome to Movified. How you doing, man? Fuck, dude.
I don't know what's going on because I switched over to my headphones to be better. I'm just coming in like a hot can of bricks, just trying to mess everything up. I apologize. I thought it was a different time. I'm having trouble. I don't know Canadian time versus American time. You know how us Americans are, Mark. You know how we are.
They just can't follow Canadian time. It's that
No,
PST, EST.
no. It's tough stuff. It's tough stuff. Love you guys. It's good to see everybody.
You're relaxed right now.
Just coming out of the gym, trying to thrive a little bit, trying to take care of myself. I know there's a big retreat coming up, and there was a lot of competitive exercise that took place first thing in the morning. And, your boy has been in a little bit of a slump, and you guys have been inspiring me with all your exercise videos. So, spent a couple hours at the gym, then did a little physical therapy right afterwards, as the old man in the group. I got to do a little bit more to keep up with you guys. So
you get that nap?
Nap?
Yeah, that midday nap.
I said I'm the older gentleman of the group. Not that I'm old. The older gentleman of the group.
Guys, I got to stop us here. We had a 10,000 step challenge between the Let's Go boys, and Josh kicked all of our asses. So don't for a second bite.
Yeah.
Don't even take him serious when he's saying he's the old man. This guy kicks ass. He's putting in the work, putting in the miles every single day.
I love a good competition.
Yeah. Animal of a competitor. Pretty soon we're going to be hosting another fitness challenge that you guys can be a part of, and we're going to all invite you guys in on it. Josh Shipman will still be there. We're going to go ahead and post some rules. That's something that's coming soon. Before probably the time. We'd love if you guys got in with the Let's Go Boys Invitational for working out. I don't know. What's the name for it, Austin? Name it.
Hey guys, right now I'll tell you, I don't know where we're going as a group, but I know the current competition we're doing right now is a 10-pound weight loss challenge by the Titan event. Ours is technically August 1st, or October 1st, but if you guys want to do a 10-pound weight loss challenge until the Titan Up group, send us some photos to the Let's Go Boys Instagram, and we'll send us to even Movified. We'll throw it in our stories. We want to see you guys getting into shape. And guys, the funny thing is about these challenges is that...
Hold on. Can I jump in here? Should I be bulking up then so that I can really get down on this weight?
I think you've already bulked up enough.
Yeah.
You're a big dude.
I think these shirts just keep getting smaller.
My wife keeps shrinking the shirts, or my arms are just getting bigger. I don't know.
Can we get another one of those?
Is anybody watching following TM from Let's Get Moving?
Dude, he's getting
Oh my God, that dude's
Can we
ripped.
talk about that guy?
He's ripped.
Holy
Yeah. Little envious.
I keep sending him kiss emojis. I keep sending him kiss emojis on his Instagram to say, boy, oh boy, you're looking fine.
Yeah, but
Is that-
if you follow his story, you know, you got to give him props because he's in there daily. You know,
Dude, he's been in
he's
100%.
there.
posting videos daily. So he's putting in the work. He deserves the reward because he's putting in the work. But I tell you what, he's doing a good job of it. I bet
Or
his
is he
diet's
doing
on fire too.
is he doing what Austin's doing and just filming 2 days of content, like 120 content, and then just cutting it up, changing out the
Hey,
outfits?
I don't think you can get that kind of result you know, putting in work 1 day a month for
No,
20
you can't.
hours. I think it's a consistent thing. I got to give him his props. I
No, he's
sure
been
wouldn't take
killing it.
off my shirt and wear a pair of shorts like he was wearing
Dude,
on a camera and put that out publicly.
Cam's been going hard since the last Tighten Up retreat. I mean, like the transformation in like a
Yeah,
few months, man. Like that's
yeah.
incredible.
If I take off my shirt, I look like a ripe plum.
Wow, I'm getting kind of hungry.
Well, guys, my brand new sign broke live on the Movified podcast. So, what are you gonna do?
I'm so happy that I didn't toss it out there earlier because you had a great zoom up on the sign, and I was like, everybody, check out this new MovingLetters.ai sign. If you want to know where to buy this, here you go. And
Did it have a return policy?
It's all custom made, so we hope they'll get my email later. We'll see
what
what
happened? What
There you
I
happened?
don't know. It literally just died on us.
Man,
I think it's Josh brought that negative energy, man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold your
Listen, man,
horses
listen,
there.
man.
I had to talk to you this week because you were getting hostile on the calls. I was like, dude, I gave you that virtual hug. I feel like things got better in your world as soon as I gave you that virtual hug.
They really did, Josh, and I thank you for that. But I just want to
Yeah.
tell the group right now that I apologize for booking the wrong Airbnb, and
Wrong Airbnb.
I'm sorry about that. I'm fairly embarrassed.
We're going to talk about that off air.
Josh is not happy. His wife is not
That's-
happy.
No,
That's not going to be a good comment. We're going to get through it though. Hey, so what are we doing here today? What are we doing here? We got together. We're doing this little mini podcast. What was you know, that was the same as our first podcast out in Arizona. We had all the guys together, and it was the kickoff for Movified. You know,
Yeah.
us hanging out, our friendship blossoming. You know, we had gone to a mastermind group for Lewis, and you know, we all got to know each other out there on the golf course. So are we, what's going on? This is the first time since then where most of us have been together for a podcast. So what's the itinerary here, Mark? What are we doing?
We're wrapping it up in about 6 minutes because we already had that whole conversation, but you were a little bit too late to the game.
Hey, my apology. I told you that East Coast, West Coast thing, man, it messes me up. I'm living all over the place.
No, you didn't miss much. We actually really chatted about our origin story of how we met on the golf course together, why it's so important to come out on October 5th in Tampa for the event as well too. The fact that it's really unified us as a group as well. We're so excited to be doing the Moving Titan retreat that's coming up. We got a big date on September 8th. Where Austin Yarbrough is going to be speaking, hosted also by MovingLetters.ai for this event as well, and Supermove. And who else, Matt? Anybody else?
Live Switch.
And Live Switch.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it's pretty exciting times coming up this fall. And also at the Moving Titan Retreat, the Movified booth is going to be set up. So we want to talk to you. So if you are coming down to this event, I want at least 10 minutes of your time. Let's get it done. It's going to be awesome. Pretty excited.
Yeah. You know, and if it's your first time going to a convention, to an event, you know, I went to the AMSA moving conventions a lot, and I was with a group of people, and we were kind of introverted as a group, didn't really get out there. We were doing our own thing, you know, so I don't really feel like I got the full benefit of it. And then when I was going solo, and I kind of had to put myself out there a little bit and get to know a few people. And I feel like I've learned so much more since I put myself out there. And these conferences that we've gone to in the past year and a half as a group, it is so awesome when some of these guys that are on their first event, they're in their first truck, they're just starting up, and they've got all these questions. I just applaud the bravery that they have, that they go out and they put themselves out there and they ask questions and they introduce themselves. And we're always looking for new people to share knowledge with and to go out to dinner with. So if you're your first time out there, you see one of us, please introduce yourself. And I'll try to do the same thing for everybody I haven't met. I've got to do that also, because it can be intimidating seeing all these people and it looks like they have their stuff together. They got this many trucks or do this much business. But I tell you what, it's the same thing for all of us. We're all picking up furniture and putting it down. We all go through struggles with employment, with employees, with, busy, lack of proper planning. We all go through it. So don't let a facade influence you and make you not want to talk to somebody, because I think that's where the real benefit. The speakers are always good, but I get so much out of the relationships that I get at these events. So just a plug for putting yourself out there. What a great time to meet a bunch of people in the same industry that you won't be in competition with. I have yet to see anybody from the same town that I'm from at one of these conventions. So I can speak freely and not worry about a competitor. And a lot of times the people that might be near you, they'll be more supportive than anybody else. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there.
I don't think I could have said it better myself. It was funny, as you started to speak, I'm thinking in my head going, I really want to touch on, the essence of trying to get out there and meet people. And, at the end of the day, I just feel like maybe not everybody understands your accent, Josh. I might have to translate what you're talking about. That's southern hospitality. But it's true. It's one of those things where I remember when I first got into the moving industry, I went to a big van line convention. And actually, no, reverse that. I went to a big Canadian Association of Movers, kind of like the AMSA event that Josh was talking about up in Canada. And I was like a young buck trying to get my business started. And I was running into these guys that, were double my age, but had built these moving empires. They, had 20, 30, 40 trucks. They were doing 50 to $100 million in business. It was one of those nerve-wracking things. And I remember going up to one of them and he just wouldn't even give me the time of day. And I just was not impressed with his attitude. It was one of those things where I was like, really? And then years later when I succeeded and had done a lot better in my business, the guy had nothing but wanting to talk to me about business. At these moving time events, I want you to take that thought and completely throw it out the window, because every time I've been to a Louis Massaro event, I've been to the moving time event, I have found that, just like Josh said, everybody's on equal playing field. I don't care if you're doing 100 million or if you're doing 100,000 in business. Just like Josh said, you're picking up boxes, you're moving boxes. You still need to find an operations guy. You still need a salesperson. You still need to figure out your accounting and your CRM and the list goes on. Nothing is different. So come out and find us. We'll chat with you. We'll even find other people you want to be introduced to, and let's go get you introduced. But yeah, we're here. We're here for you. We like you guys, everybody.
Mark, can I add a little bit to that? Because I feel like there's like something that I think all of us are feeling right now. I want to give a shout out to Joseph Corona with Castle Express Moving. He's, all of us message so many people on like social media. And, we're kind of just talking about this like self-development, self-help, like craving that a lot of us have right now. Like, Lewis is kind of, mentioned that he wasn't doing his event this year. We did the Titan event, but I kind of feel like a lot of us were in maybe Lewis's mastermind or wanting to be a part of a mastermind. And we're like missing something. Like we're like a little disconnected from each other right now. We're going through a challenging kind of like, there was a growth spurt and now there's this challenging, in between zone that everyone's going through where we're not sure exactly where the economy is going with the election and how that's going to affect us. Interest rates are kind of high. We're using new technology and getting these new mailing companies and systems and processes into our business, but we're really like, it's a lot of work. We're swimming up river right now. And I think that we want to connect. And I think that the Tighten Up retreat and is a big opportunity for everyone to really connect with each other and really like, build that network like what we've built with the Let's Go Boys. It's just a power team, having 4, 5, 6 guys that you can really talk to about what you're going through in your life. Like, gosh, like, honestly, it's so powerful. It's changed my life. I really want that for everyone.
Yeah. Wouldn't change it for the world.
No.
All right, boys. Let's. What do we got? We got. I got a minute and a half here to wrap this thing up because the last thing we want to do is edit a long video of us chit chatting. Final words. Final words before we sign off on this upcoming retreat in a month.
Final words. Final words. Let's go. Tighten
Let's
up.
go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Till
Bring
next
the
time.
energy.
Final words.
Bring the energy. Be passionate about your life, your business, everything you do. Just bring the passion. Have fun with it. Have
Matt's getting
fun
fired
with
up.
it.
Matt's
Let's
getting
go.
fired up. What is it, Matt?
Let's go. Guys, you guys got to sign up for the Let's Go Invitational. If you are coming, only $349. Check it out. There's going to be links out there. Also, come to the event with Austin Yarbrough on September 18th. To
Yes.
register, go to t.ly/MRS, Moving Revenue Summit. So t.ly/MRS to reserve your spot there. It's a free event, and you're going to get nothing but value. Let's go!
Let's
Oh,
go. Austin,
no
have
one's
you
writing that down.
posted?
No one is writing that down. Who would write that down? Listen to it.
Austin, have you posted that on your Central Coast Moving
So,
page
guys,
or your
I've got a
personal
post
page?
coming out tomorrow morning.
There
I'm
you go.
working with
There you
my,
go.
so I didn't finish up all of my introduction to this, but guys, we're gonna have to surprise you with some of the rest of it.
Oh, I'm excited.
I got a post coming out 8 a.m. tomorrow. Be there or be square. Link in the bio. Can I get a let's go?
Yeah,
Is that
let's go.
is that American or Canadian time?
Pacific, baby.
Okay. Okay. Hey.
Hey. Till next time, thanks for joining us on the Movified podcast. You can find us on Spotify, YouTube, everywhere. We got balloons flying up. I don't even know what's happening right now. Do I get the thumbs up? What's going on?
How do we do the other stuff?
What a silly system. All right, guys. Till next time.